Hyunjung Lee, little step back jumper.
Lee also quiet so far. His first three is good. Lee trying to answer with threes, and he does.
6 seconds left in the shot clock.
Then you have to get a shot at the end of the shot clock, and there
Lee's hot. Hyunjung Lee to the basket.
Oh, man.
Shot clock at 12. Double team. Dump.
Drive. He likes to step out right there and take it. Lee's going to line up a three.
Gives him some energy. Lee for three. Davidson right now in control. Lee for three. Bottom. That's a good
Bullet pass. Lee spots up for three. Count it.
scoring. Has just two here. He takes the three.
Moving a little tentatively on the Alabama sideline.
Let the big dog touch it.
Lee will take the three. Buries it.
Crowd into it here for Alabama. Lee comes right back to try.
Just then. Here's another shooter. Lee nails it.
And Delaware going small with Davis in the game at the stretch four.
Hyunjung Lee. Type of guy off the bench, really quality. As Hyunjung Lee in rhythm. Lee, catch and shoot. Nice swat out from Boachi Edom.
Highly athletic and crashes the glass extremely well.
7th offensive rebound for Davidson tonight. Lee sticks the three. Meninga with 11 points, 8 rebounds. Wide open, Hyunjung Lee. Cash money.
Davidson's starting lineup. This is not a small team by any means. Foster Loyer. Meninga, Lee, jump stop. A little Euro. Gets the roll. That's a crisp opening.
Nice job there by Foster Loyer to get his hand in the passing lane and disrupt the timing of that play.
Bought Brajkovic some time to recover on Spear and contest the shot too.
Jones a feed for Lee, cutting to the tin, and Hyunjung Lee finishing with the left hand.
Robert Morris getting very trigger happy from beyond the arc here early, not playing to their strengths.
Lee gets the tip and finishes right side. Lee on the curl cut, knocks down the long two.
And that's a little bit of a wrinkle.
Watson right wing, whips a pass for Lee inside, good catch and a finish.
Great pass from Watson. Lee.
Good feet inside. Lee again, the catch, the roll, and one more coming at the line. Khalil Spear now with 2 personal fouls. Williams also with 2 in the first half. Lee driving to the rim, switches hands and finishing.
I like that, really intentional.
Done on his 4th different program, 5th-year senior as the free throws off the mark from Spear. He's over 1,400 career points, better than 500 rebounds, and more than 300 assists as Lee answers with a triple on the other end. Lee around the screen. Connects on the long two.
A design mid-range.
On that sequence for the Colonials.
They shifted it around well. They drew one Davidson man out of position and just kept rotating it.
Lee, right corner, triple try, yes sir. And Davidson defensively getting a little aggressive on those ball fakes here at the midway point. Lee cutting to the rim, 23 now for Hyunjung Lee.
In fact, Loyer played at Michigan State for Tom Izzo. How about that? You play for Tom Izzo, then you play for Bob McKillop. What a career.
And this is what Davidson likes to do. They'll push in transition. They've been a really good second half team. Need to get this offense going in the first half. Boy, can Cannon get up. He flew by Watson. But another opportunity. Lee for three. Can't leave him open.
So you throw that shot fake, you usually get a better shot. You couldn't cash it in, but a great job of usage.
Brajkovic going one-on-one against Khalifa. He wants it back on the repost. Here comes the double team thanks to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Lee versus Trap. Brajkovic, good defense. Can't leave Lee. Can't give him that much space.
Grad transfer from Holy Cross. Paying dividends here in Charlotte. Oh, that one hit off of Gary Maxwell, the official. The official is part of the court.
Lee's hot. Hyunjung Lee to the basket.
Oh, man. Multiple bid league in many years. In fact, in 14, I believe they got 6 teams into the tournament. It was the year Dayton went to the Elite 8.
Great defense by Brajkovic, and there's Lee. Fans seem to like it, though.
Who are they rooting for?
Lee.
No.
Back to Lee. Why not?
Despite that layup by Watson, the energy and momentum is decidedly going the other way with the boys in white right now. Just a 9-point game. Under double digits. Still plenty of time. And they are well within striking distance.
It's a single-digit deficit for the first time this half. It was 9 at the break.
Travel.
Lee. And that's his 10th, so give him a double-double. Lee. 30.
Inside, getting that foul on Jason Strong.
Lee goes glass.
More your perimeter guard who certainly can give you the rebounding. Northeastern just isn't that tall of a team.
And Jogo at 6'8" is the one who is tasked with guarding Lee at the moment. Brajkovic works on Strong. Now it's out top. Lee curls in a three-pointer.
He has been a big addition since he got healthy.
Hyunjung Lee. Doherty into the post. Can't finish. That's the look Northeastern was hoping for. Lawyer presses the gas pedal. Slams on the brakes.
You know, with Doherty, it just seems like his clock has been sped up, and uh-oh. Tell you what, the tone of this game has really felt a lot like the last 3 times these teams have behind the backboard where it was going to be difficult to get an attempt off.
Lee fakes right, comes left.
Who is it that helps get them there? Tyreek Scott Grayson.
Best game in a Huskies uniform, but it's Lee back at the other end.
And displays greatly. Former Notre Dame captain, spending one final year in Boston.
The challenge, Lee.
Big offensive rebound for Hyunjung Lee.
Averages 8 boards a game. He knocks down some threes as well, and that's...
And along with Huffman and Desmond Watson. Here's Huffman with the ball. A terrific defender, according to Matt McKillop. Hyunjung Lee splashes. Here's Hyunjung Lee. Tough shot. No problem.
Seen to this point for Radford.
Yeah, it was Lewis Jocham who started this game, the redshirt senior. We haven't seen him at all since 19 minutes left in the first half. Great. As Radford turns it over for the 18th time. That's the one area where if they are to compete for a Big South championship, great look inside as Lee's been the biggest surprise. His energy and work ethic. Hart has 12 points. One thing's for sure, Radford, they can run out a lot of guys on the floor. Great fake by Hyunjung Lee.
Already back multiple times each possession, forcing Alabama to guard. And Alabama's getting stops when they need it.
Beautiful country of Iceland. His nickname is Storm.
Here's Lee. Gets this one a drop. I'm most impressed by Sam is how his defense has come along. He really struggled on the defensive side of the basketball last year. He's more than held his own as he knocks down the triple. And the knockout blow wound up being Luka Brajkovic's bank shot dagger 3 with 2 minutes left. Not exactly how he would have drawn it up, but I'm sure he'll take it as Lee pans the corner. Johnson and Wales within 18, making things interesting still, but then Huffman pushes the tempo.
In the old days, they would call that a bad shot, coming down and not swinging the ball, but now that's the way the game is played. And as we talked about, get that burst right before halftime.
Chance to match their largest lead or get a new one. Lee can do it here and does.
Both teams obviously prefer rhythm offense.
And Lee with a great cut, score it +1. Funk now 1 for 5. Brajkovic has one, wants another. And Lee, that's just too easy. Charlie, just like Langston Galloway, getting the hardship exception. Shot clock inside 10, and Lee.
Baseline underneath, out of bounds. Very good, very effective under Coach McKillop.
Swing the ball. Hyunjung Lee will step in. Jumper.
When they're able to kick the ball out and get going from the three-point line.
See what Davidson come up with here. Lee, who leads the A-10 in scoring, has just 2 here. He takes the three. As I say it, here comes Davidson. Brajkovic, Lee to the hoop, off the glass, and in. He's got 12.
Great recognition by Rhode Island. Go inside. Davidson has some foul trouble. Go right at the big fella.
Just under 14 minutes to go. Pass down low. Lee's got it. Little fadeaway, Jay. Soft. Twin powers as Malik Mark hits the 2 free throws. It's a 6-point bulge for the Rams right now with just over 5 minutes to go. From Davidson. Lee for 3. Bottom.
In the black, Richmond in the white jerseys. Lee drives to the rim, hangs in the air. Too strong. Rebound fought for. Brajkovic couldn't get the roll. Tipped up and in.
And 4 seconds in. Lee to trigger the inbound. Finds Lawyer. Now they go around the arc to Menenga at the top for Lee. Straight on 3. Splashes down. Back on top. Rich Kelly on the board with his first deuce. Over on the right wing, it's Michael Jones underneath. Nice cut underneath for Hyunjung Lee. At the top for Greg Jones. Fakes the 3. Loses the handle. Menenga takes it away. Here come the Cats. Lawyer trying to push the pace. Lawyer spinning around. Kicks it out for a Lee. 3 from the top. He drains it. Hyunjung Lee. Exit. Desmond Watson back in the game for Davidson. Here's Lee on the right side. He's got a team-high 8. And watched by the game's leading scorer, T.J. Weeks, who has 12. Now Watson faking a 3 from the left corner. Over to Brajkovic. Hands off for Lee. Lee, mid-range jumper, splashes through. Hyunjung Lee. 7 triples so far. Back up on top, 32-29. 5 for Buttrick. Now Michael Jones on the right side. Underneath for Lee. Puts it home from the right side and draws the ball. Kelly with the 3 at the other end from the left side. Kelly with 11, second UMass player in double digits. As Weeks has 12. Now Hyunjung Lee with the answer. These teams on fire to start. Now a chance to add even more after that turnover off the inbounds. Here's Lee off the inbound. At the top, Brajkovic. Now Bochi Edom. Lee for 3. Book it.
Score pass. Second turnover for Richmond. Lee all the way to the rim, lace it up and in.
Shot so far when they haven't turned it over.
Lee pulls up for 3. Bang. Bullet pass. Lee spots up for 3. Count it.
Coach McKillop talked about their defense. He said we still a work in progress.
Baseline. Working on Curry. Lee, little step away, jumper and in.
Coach McKillop will definitely show on video.
First bucket of the game for Nickelberry. Good for more.
And Davidson, interestingly, is mixing up their coverage, and they're starting to double him a little bit more. But when that double comes, Ray's open for a cut.
A couple of buckets for more, a couple of assists for this team. Top 10 in the league. Held to just 4 thus far. Averages 16. Going strong again, and not to back years here for the same program.
Well, listen, they have 3 guys on the same team within striking distance. It's astounding.
Lee picked up the dribble, turns, and scores.
With T-shirts honoring Steph Curry.
And look to Davidson to go to a lot of pick and roll action, as well as inside of Brajkovic, as you see here.
Kicks it out for an open Lee. This 3-ball up and through. Brown turning the corner, lost the dribble. Here's a takeaway for Lee. Coast to coast, lay it up and in.
Really good close by Brajkovic there, too.
Lee, the head fake, steps into one and knocks down the 2. By 10, they've trailed by as much as 13 here tonight. Lee off the curl screen, connects on the
getting the rim hustle plays, but eventually you have to figure at least one of these threes has to drop.
It is Davidson ball. I was mistaken going into the break. Here's Lee from just inside the arc. He can the pesky Hawks here tonight on a day in which Davidson has gone just 2 of 22. Lee cutting to the rim.
Back victory, so they're not going to panic. They're too well coached for that. Rhode Island needs to be ready for a run.
Down to 10 on the shot clock. Lee peels off a screen. Lee double team, tough shot is up and in.
Caught it, one dribble, kind of a fadeaway hook, but he went quick so they couldn't double.
Lee was Davidson's way on the call. An offensive foul on Martin. Lee contested
balance in the league. And remember, St. Joe's thought they had Davidson just a few days ago, and Davidson ended up winning in overtime.
It was about a month ago where Bob McKillop mentioned in a post-game press conference, Lee can bring the ball up the floor. He's that
Brajkovic hands off to Huffman. Spins around the elbow, kicks it out to Lee, fakes the three, now shoots the three and fires it home as Hyunjung
extend him out to the three-point line.
Now here's Lee at the top, fires a three. That's a second. Lee's off. Hands off to Lee. Lee finishes through traffic, draws the foul. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, Paul, that's a really tough bucket. Mike Jones had a hand in his face, and he still finished.
Reverse lane at the second foul by Hyunjung Lee led to the free throws. Here's Lee for three, and he makes it. Hyunjung
Play here at Davidson. I feel like that just gets ingrained in you to take something from far out. As Lee gets a nice...
Davidson, the strides that he's made specifically with the English language have been phenomenal. Arcing three-pointer rattles in, and he is still have his shot. Didn't force it and got it to Acuff, who put one in.
Actually made the extra pass.
Oh, and Lee. Boy,
that's something they needed to do because that's been a problem, and it's only accentuated when the perimeter defense is bad.
Oh, Gabe going. Blocked by Hema. Davidson keeps the possession alive, though. Lee will try again from the outside.
That's a guy they really like, one of those glue type of players we often reference.
There are a couple of Ohio guys in this roster.
They do. I noticed the game for him that Luke Kane really needed to be competitive tonight.
Lee gets to the free throw line, pulls up there at the time. Lower leg injury of some concern. Lee, another three-pointer.
He put it about his high shoulder. Wow.
And sees Brajkovic down low. 6 seconds left in the shot clock.
Ohams is the best option for Fordham, but this Davidson defense is just stout. And there's Lee's defensive scheme.
Well, and two, even at the youth level, coaches will tell you when you want to break a press, you do.
Broke it off.
Got to be careful with Brajkovic. He can step out and hit it from right there. Now down inside, Lee. R.J. Blakeney, the redshirt freshman from Baltimore, Maryland, as Lee tries to work his way to the other side. Now Lee tries a three, and Lee. Brajkovic, as you described, he likes to step out right there and take it. Lee's going to line up a three. Now Hyunjung Lee. Lee, nice spin move, and the fadeaway by Lee. Now Lee in the lane, one more.
Brea is bringing with
Lee created space. Lee for three.
On this team, it's 17 points per after 3 seasons at Michigan State, never more than 4 a game. Well, that is a pretty shot. Brajkovic has become a much better three-point shooter this season. You can't leave Lee open like that. It's up 2. There's Lee. Takes it to the hoop. And Atlanta. Pretty good place to start there. Lee left open, just the runner.
Lee also quiet so far. His first three is good today. Lee trying to answer with threes. And
Jones is pretty long, too.
And Lee speeds right past the defense, sweeps.
Clearly trying to take the air out of it here. Problem with this is then you have to get a shot at the end of the shot clock, and there he gets.
On the backtrack just then. Here's another shooter. Lee nails it.
Lee got a shot to drop.
Beauty. He doesn't need much space at all. He's been driving better of late. Look at the step through. Old-fashioned music. Yeah. Image now.
Lee got a good look here.
Screens it. Kept active. Made himself available.
The heave to Lee. They stay away from him. Puts it up. Made it. Half a second to go.